Let's do a relaxing art meditation with the intention to let go of perfectionism. So I have my Kwik Stix. I'm going to do some cool blue colors. And then I also pulled out my warm oranges, and I've got a yellow and gold here too. So kind of wanted to play around with some color theory and mood, more like. So, you know what? Less color theory. Pretend I didn't say that. More color psychology and how different colors make us feel. And because this is art meditation and a technique for relaxation with the intention to let go of perfectionism, as you can see, we are simply scribbling on the paper. This is a large piece of oil and acrylic paper. It's the Canson brand. And I've taped it off. As you can see, this was just your classic painter's tape. It's what I had on hand. Didn't feel like searching for my artist tape in the pile of my art supplies that need organized. And I wanted to sit down and do this. This is about 6 o'clock in the morning before a very busy work day. And I kind of woke up with my to-do list in mind and definitely in that state of overthinking. Right now, it feels like I'm not going to be able to get everything done, but experience tells me I'll get what needs to be done, and it's all going to work out. And as I'm loosely adding scribbles and really letting the colors flow on the paper, I'm dropping into my breath, the sensations I feel on the paper, the sounds I hear in the room, and I'm focused on what it feels like to be judgmental of my work as I go. So I'm actually on purpose judging myself, but trying to pay attention to what it feels like to judge myself. And keeping this very simple, moving on to our oranges, our warmer colors, same technique here. It's so interesting that I find myself judging myself, knowing this is being recorded with the intention to later share with all of you here on my YouTube channel. And, I teach art meditation and general meditation, and I really like to emphasize the importance of letting go, make it about the process, not the product. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. And yet, that part of me that knows, wait, this is being recorded, people are going to see this. I want this to be well received. Like I do. Of course, I want you to like me. But you know what's deeper than that? And what I've come to realize is that I want to like myself. And what has shifted for me in the last couple of years is that I do like myself. And I'm okay with my art being judged, or I should say, I'm okay with my art meditation being judged as not real art because it doesn't matter to me. That's not the point. So I hope this is making sense. I think what I'm trying to bring home is that I still have that voice in my head that wonders what people will think and wants to be well received. And, I want to be liked, even though I teach letting go of that. And so I do this process regularly to remind myself to let go of expectations, to let go of the fear of judgment. Real quick, back to the technique. I've sped this up for you quite a bit, as you can see, but for these next two squares, I just wanted to put some flowy lines across the paper horizontally. And I'm just using patterns with color to kind of layer those in and follow the shapes. And I remember at this specific point right here thinking, oh my gosh, it looks terrible. This is so awkward and weird. I can't post this online. And it just gave me a moment to move on to the orange and hold awareness of that. And, think through, or I should say, observe the thoughts that were kind of giving me that dialogue. And I committed to, yes, I am going to share this and I'll use it as an opportunity to talk about perfectionism. And I was taking myself way too seriously. This is scribble art, y'all. Scribble art meditation. And then we get to the tape peeling, which for me always brings this sense of closure and satisfaction. I'm going to speed it up here. You can see I was really struggling with the painter's tape, which is another just great way to show you I don't always get my tape peeling right. There's some paper on this tape, and that's okay. Deep breath, back to the present moment. This is not that serious. It's really not. When you're doing your art meditation practice, see if you catch yourself getting frustrated because it doesn't look, quote, just right, or you're struggling with a new tool, and try to remind yourself it's not that serious. And I'm going to take this sheet, and as you can see, I'm going to cut these into smaller sheets. Just kind of helps me further process and feel a sense of completion to see each of these as their own individual works. And this was a lot of fun. I processed a lot in this particular session. So if you try it, just putting the flowy marks on paper, go with the flow, do your best to be aware of your inner dialogue and let go of judgment or the need for this to be perfect. Thanks for watching.